So, the story I'm about to share with you right now is a crazy one. This happened back in 10th grade. I was with my friends. We went out somewhere. I don't really remember where, just because this was a couple of years ago. We went back to my friend Connor's house. It was me, Connor, his sister, and a couple of other friends. Probably about four or five of them. Anyway, we used to do crazy things at this house. Like, this was the spot to go to in the summertime. We did so many things that we probably shouldn't have done. Anyway, we were all like super tight. These are like my best friends. I actually met them at a concert, and I ended up going to their house, hanging out with them, and I was like, wow, like these kids are cool. So we became really close, and we used to do really reckless things. So the house that I'm referring to, Connor's house, they had a big red golf cart. And let me tell you, this thing was crazy. We used to pack this thing full of people. I'm talking like four, five, six. At one point, I'm pretty sure we had like 9 people. We used to put people on the roof. We used to like skirt around the neighborhood and just do like the dumbest things possible in this golf cart. And we just gave zero shits what we did just because we were teenagers and we just didn't really care at all. So we took out this golf cart this one night. We did every night, so no big deal. We just we usually brought like a Bluetooth speaker, and we we kind of just did some hood rat things. So we got the golf cart, we take it out for a spin, just the usual night. And we used to do this like every night. I used to sleep over their house like days in a row. And so we took out this golf cart and we're just cruising around this neighborhood. He had like this really nice neighborhood, like huge houses. And so we're like driving around in his neighborhood, and there's like the stream we always went to. This guy had this really big house, and at the end of his driveway was a stream, and it wasn't like on his driveway, it was adjacent to it, so it was like next to it. Anyway, we always used to do bad things in the stream, and we needed water. I'm sure you can connect the dots to why we needed water. And we used to always go down there, and I guess this one night that we were there, we were being way too loud, and we were probably banging the speaker, just blasting our music as loud as we wanted, just because we thought no one could hear us, even though his driveway wasn't that long, but like from his house he couldn't see us, so we thought we were in the clear. So we see this guy turn on his headlights to his truck, and he starts coming down the driveway. And next thing you know, this guy starts booking it down the driveway, and we're like, oh my god, like this guy's pissed at us. So we like fly out of there. We all hop on the golf cart and just whip out of this guy's stream. And when you're on this golf cart, 20 miles an hour seems pretty fast, but compared to a car, it's not fast at all. So we thought we were flying through the neighborhood. We thought we were gonna get away. Anyway, this guy starts coming up on us, so we all jump out of the golf cart. I take the key out of the ignition just so no one steals the golf cart, and I throw the key in my pocket, and we just start booking it. We run behind this guy's house, and he had like this fence, and we're like hiding from this guy in his truck, and like we thought we were gonna die. This guy was probably so pissed that we were probably like throwing trash. I don't really remember, but we were probably just like littering all over his yard. And like if I owned a house, I wouldn't really want kids all over my property just doing reckless things. So I'm like hiding behind this guy's house, and I remember like this car just like slowly creeping by, and I remember at one point I was hiding on the ground. I was like by the fence, like curled up under all these leaves, and I was like, like what is gonna happen? Like my life just flashed before my eyes. I was with all my friends, and we would move like house to house behind and like hide and duck. And like I'm pretty sure at one point there was like multiple cars looking for us. I guess this guy had his whole family out there. I'm not really sure, but this guy was pissed that we were in his yard, and he probably knew we were there repeatedly night after night. And so I'm like hiding behind this guy's house, I'm moving house to house. I finally make it back to Connor's house, and I'm like me and one other friend, and we're like, where are the others? So I'm like calling them, they're not answering, and eventually we all make it back to the house, and I had the key, but we were just so shook. We were like, what happened? Why is this guy so pissed at us? We didn't think we were that loud, but I guess we were. I guess we were causing a disturbance to him. So that's what we did. The rest of the night, we just did not want to go out. Like, this is crazy. We weren't going to do anything else. We stayed inside the rest of the night. I think we had like a small bonfire outside in his backyard. Anyway, the next day I woke up in the morning and we walked down there. We were so shook. We thought he was like hiding by the golf cart waiting to catch us, but he really wasn't. So we went back early in the morning, grabbed the golf cart, drove it home, and that was like the end of the story. We were just being crazy when we shouldn't have been, but it was a great high school memory that I'll never forget. It was so exciting and the adrenaline rush was insane. But the moral of the story is don't go in people's yard, litter, play loud music, and just do like gooning things, things you're not supposed to do. But it was a great story, and I'm glad I could share it with you guys. Anyway, I'll see you next video.